Imagine your body as a magnificent orchestra, waiting for you to step up as the conductor. Each chakra is a different section. The deep bass notes of the root, the flowing strings of the heart, the crystalline high notes of your crown. Right now they're all playing separately, beautifully, but not quite in harmony. We begin with your breath. Not forced or complicated, just natural breathing, and it becomes your conductor's baton. As you breathe, you're moving fluids in your body like a gentle tide, creating space between your spine and the edge of your energy field and all around. Starting at the root chakra, you place your attention with a simple visualization. Nothing complex, just awareness, like turning on a soft light in the room. Your breath naturally moves the interstitial fluids around this area, and you begin to feel something. A warmth, a tingling, a sense of aliveness that you may never have noticed before. And then we move up, chakra by chakra, each one adding its voice to the growing symphony. The sacral, the middle of the pelvis, the second chakra joins with its flowing creativity. I've seen circles spiraling. I've seen lines ascending. I've felt pleasure. The solar plexus adds its powerful rhythms, and suddenly your sense of space, both inside and out, becomes more articulate, adding to a sense of personal strength. Every time this happens, your spine presses slightly back, you grow a little taller, and the weight of the day releases from you. When we reach the heart, it opens like a soft cry of a baby being met by his mother's breath. It's a whispered voice, like wind blowing through caves, much more spacious though. Each chakra has its own sense of time and space, and this one embraces where all life has traveled before, held in the arms and the heart of the beloved. It opens into wide, open, non-linear space and time. But it's at the fifth chakra where the most beautiful melodies you've ever heard exist. Angels in spirals, inspired, layers upon layers of voice, high sopranos rising, echoing through space, complicated and beautiful, not that Hertz-like synthesized music that's supposed to relax you. No, this is alive with inspiration. And if you are Mozart, you would imagine all sorts of songs that you could compose. They are sacred sounds never heard before. With that, your throat opens, and all you could do is speak the truth. Your third eye is a whole other adventure. There's the front, the fluids traveling through the cerebral spinal fluid, releasing evolutionary chemicals that heighten awareness. First it goes to the pituitary. A warm glow spreads over your face and travels down your body, a sense of warmth, tingling, spaciousness, and excitement. But then the energy can be traveling backwards now to the pineal gland. A whole other world opens. There, always a lifting of the back of the neck, an opening of the front of the chest, a large gaze through the eyes, but it's like a fountain of energy spraying upward with high magnetic electrical impulses, tingling, moving toward the crown, and your mind feels like it expands. You think this might be the ultimate exhilaration, but no. Now at the crown we go further, into the center of the chakra, stimulating the frontal cortex, stimulating imagination, where what you see becomes true. This is the place to recite your affirmations and dreams. This is where you become very articulate about where you are, how you feel. You're feeding off of these extremely exciting vibrations, clear, energetic experiences, laying the footprint in the ethers of creation. Can there possibly be more? And the answer is yes. See, now we can go to the soul seat. Now we move out of the auric field and into another dimension, but still a 3D electrical dimension. And this point is above the top of the energy field, a gathering of all information from the universe into one point, and it has been held by the aspirations of all souls. It's supported by the angels, guarding it so only perfect energies can enter. This sends then a laser, could be a razor, cutting through things. It does that too, right down the top of your head. The information comes more clearly, more vibrant, less rhythmic, just a high sensation holding you. Everything becomes still. You feel that ray of light come down through your crown, through the root of the crown. I've read it's called a zenith point. I love that. The alpha omega point, the zenith point, right through the center of the crown chakra. Then the third eye, stimulating evolutionary growth, stimulating each chakra in each layer of fascial tissue with a new sense of placement. The throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral, the root. And it continues down from the root, down into the very magnetic pole at the core of the earth. Here's the beautiful truth. Anyone can do this. You have a body. The body already knows how. Now, this whole sequence I made up. No one taught me this. I figured it out by necessity, taking something that was presented as complex, high sense perception, and making it very simple. Simple mapping of the chakras. It's taken me 25 years to perfect this, to bring it to others, to show how simple this really is. And of course, it's really not simple at all. Life isn't simple. Life's complex, and the connection between the energy bodies and the fascial bodies is not simple because it's always evolving, continuously changing. Yet the way we can communicate with it is simple because it's our birthright. It's how you feel. When you bring this to all the aspects of your being, your life will change because your perspectives change. When your perspective changes, your beliefs change. When your beliefs change from limiting to limitless, your intuition opens up endlessly. When your intuition opens up, your consciousness opens to levels never before imagined. In fact, they're evolving. You touch into your greatness. The thing is this, it takes practice. Like anything, because in the most simple explanation, this is a physical exercise. When you repeat this and you learn it and you do it over and over again, your body begins to grow the neural connection patterns that make this happen more easily. All the time, until this becomes your new state of consciousness. The old past, the limiting one that happened from childhood dysregulations, hurts, pains, whatever disappointments life has met you with your body, has given you. You begin to see the world differently. You're empowered to be in your body differently. Empowered to create great, great change. So how about it? The best service we can offer life is to report our experiences. And in service, not only have I been gifted with creating this symphony, I've also successfully shared it with others. Lots of others. Are you ready to conduct your own symphony or awakening? Are you ready to give yourself permission to try? There's nothing dangerous about this. You're in total control. It may sound like a drug, and, in a sense it really is. All of your experiences are biochemical in nature. You could turn it off, tune it up, amp it up. You could do the 5-minute, the 30-minute, the 45-minute version. You're tired at work, something happened and threw you off course, do the 5-minute bathroom break. Now, the more minutes you have, the deeper you can go with this. If you're having clients, you can take 15 minutes and recharge yourself, recharge your bioplasma. Plug into that 15-minute version and have a new sense of renewal that carries you through the next session. Deeper and deeper and more embodied. Remember, you are directing living tissues, living molecules, live plasma. Each has its own particular capacity to charge up, retain the charge, distribute the charge. This is life. And this trains you to develop the greater capacity to influence your physical health, your emotional health, your mental health, all on a physiological basis. So I'm so excited to share this to you. I have lots of names for it, but right now, the Chakra Mapping Mastery. That's where it's evolved from. It's my soul song, Chakra Mapping Mastery, Chakra Illumination. I'm offering it to you, my friends and fellow seekers, for a limited time on a pay-what-you-want basis. Because this is of my personal time, there are a few rules, and if you're interested and you act now, I'll send you the link and I'll explain it all there for you. I have a list of testimonials a mile long. I've been doing this work for many years, but every time it evolves into a new verifiable, consistent new dimension, I open it up as a gift of gratitude to the world. So even if you've done this before, this has expanded since the last time you've done it. You could do it again. I hope you do. I'm really excited because energy is exciting. And the more energy you have, the more excitement you could have. My motto: to help people move through life with more freedom, pleasure, and joy. And this is certainly a big part of it.